that trapezoid. So I'm going to back up a page. And, well, like, originally we had this trapezoid here that was in green. And I was showing you how you can make a trapezoid into two triangles. So, any trapezoid could be divided into two triangles. So I'm going to move those triangles over here so we can use two triangles to figure out the area of a trapezoid. Okay? But I think because of my board space, I'm just going to make them a little bit smaller now that you know where they came from. So I'm going to shrink it up. Yeah.
It kind of, when you put the we got two triangles out of the trapezoid and combined them, it almost, like, for some reason, looks like a model on here, like a picture.
You know what? People have said all kinds of different things they've seen today. That's so interesting. So, yeah, you know, everybody sees different things. But we're going to focus on triangles, even though, like, there's other kind of things you might see.
Yeah.
So I'm going to separate my two triangles, and I'm going to actually, like, rotate this one. Okay? Just to kind of, like, visualize it sort of standing up. Okay? You guys get that?
Yeah.
So if we go back over here, I'm going to do this other little thing. I'm going to pick a little line tool here and make a little line tool over here. And you see this, the height of this original picture was 3. So it could be like right here, right? So it's the height of that yellow triangle. So that's still over here. We could say this is 3. Because I could make that nice square angle with that right here. Remember, we're also looking for the square angle. And that's 3. So Shane, how far across the bottom is it?
If you,
So like when we highlight the base and the height, like how far across the base?
yeah. So, what I'm seeing here, how tall did you say this was?
Yeah, look at that number.
3 feet.
3. Right.
So, if you line those two up,
Yeah.
So you would have to line those two up, but the problem is you can't put another one in. So what you'll have to do is
Okay.
you would have to cut this by here, then just add it down here, then you get 7. If that's
That you get 7? Yeah, I see 7. I'm not sure why you cut that there. I'm wondering. Like I see 7 here. Do you guys see 7 here?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like.
Oh, like you're looking at this piece?
Yeah. Like.
Yeah, we don't even need to worry about that.
Oh, I think.
Okay, so we're gonna. So I think you're like making it a little harder than it has to be. We're just looking at like where the square angle is.
Oh, my bad.
That's okay. So we've got this square angle right here, so we always look at the base right there. And that's 7. And then we look at the height, and that's 3. So over here we have how much? 7, right? So that's one triangle. What about this one, Jesse? What's the base of the other triangle? Even though I flipped it upside down. Remember where it came from? Yeah. So just kind of put it back in for a minute. It came from, yeah, it was this triangle here. And then I rotated it, right? I took it out of the picture and I did a rotate, right? I shrunk it up just so it would fit better on the page. So over here it's 3.2 on that. That's right. So we're going to put 3.2 here. But do you also notice that the height of this triangle, like if I do rotate it, it's still 3. Do you see the height's still 3?
Oh, yeah.
It fits perfectly.
Yeah.
Do you get that?
Yeah.
So the height of both triangles is 3. So I'm gonna try to put that picture of that height in there. It's the exact same, and look, I can just clone it. And that should work over here. If I just move it over, it should be perfectly the height. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay? So it's free. And we practiced triangle area yesterday. So what's triangle area, Annie?
Base times height divided by 2.
Base times height divided by 2.
Yeah.
So for this trapezoid, we're going to do base times height divided by 2 for the first triangle. And we're going to do base times height divided by 2 for the second triangle. And then we're going to add them together. We're going to get the area of the whole trapezoid.
Yeah.
Is that better? You guys see that?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
So like 3.2 times 3. Anybody do that in their head with mental math? What do you have, Heather?
It's 9.6.
It's 9.6, right?
But that's not correct.
That's not divided by 2, correct. And 7 times 3,
It's 21.
21 divided by 2. Nice. Yes. 21 divided by 2 is 10 and a half, so that one was easier for you. You do that first.
And then the 9.6. I don't think this is right. Is it 4.6 or the 4 point?
Well, let's check it. 9.6, I'll do a little scratch work divided by 2.
2 wants 9.
I think I might need to move that up a little bit. 2 could go into 9 4 times. Correct.
Yeah. And then,
Oh, it's like this for. I think it's 48.
And
yeah, it's 8.
I put the decimal up. 2 goes into 16.
It's 4.8 times.
4.8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So then when I add 4.8 to 10.5, okay, let's do some scratch work.
No.
What do you get?
So 8 plus 5.
Yep, it's
That's gonna be 12.
One more.
Oh, 13.
13. Carry the 1. That's okay.
So
1 and 4.
it's 5.
5.
5 plus 10 is 15.
So, right. So 15.3. So there's a lot of steps, but that's one way to figure out the area of the trapezoid. Okay, so now I'm going to give you one to practice. I'm going to stop this so we have like little recordings. We don't have to have giant recordings that are too big.